Welcome back to another video on the Shack Stuff My channel. And today, well, funny enough, I already tried to do this. I got like a minute in and I realized I didn't have Nope, so we're back at it. But here's the tier list I promised that would eventually come. So we have Best, 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 which is a reference to something in this list. Well, we'll get there when we get there. Fun watch, fun but not best. I just had this last time, but then I was just like, ah. So, yeah, we have utter shit, we have no Deadpool, and mid. Because, you know, it's unevenly in the middle. I just realized that. That's not good. Anyways, let's get straight into this. So, we're going to start with Doctor Strange, because this one has a specific category. In the poster, there was a shatter that had Deadpool's eye on it, which it was Deadpool, because they definitely did talk about, you know, having Deadpool in the movie. So that was Deadpool's eye. So, and he wasn't in the movie. And also the movie really wasn't that good to begin with. It's called Multiverse of Madness, and yet it was only a single multiverse. Or Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. It was stupid. It's just, I don't like it. And now we're going to go to Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. I think this movie was fucking insane. I loved it. It's a fun watch, but it's definitely not the best. It is a cheesy movie alongside, I'd say, with Bullet Train, but we'll get there. And it's a good movie. Wait, we have Bullet Train. Okay, that is Bullet Train. Thank fuck. But yeah, it's a fun watch, but it's like on the cheesy side. It's not like, it's not gonna be S tier or anything. It's a fun watch. I definitely do recommend checking it out, but it has its place, and it's not the best, but it's good, in my opinion at least. In the average audience, you know what? Fuck you. I'm going off my own opinion. This movie's fucking amazing. Anyways, Bullet Train. Bullet Train's fun watch as well. This category is now essentially useless because this is going to be do, but yeah, fuck it. So, Bullet Train, fun movie, harmless. It is, just, it takes itself lightheartedly, and I love it. It's a good movie. Once again, not that good, not the best, but it's good. And I can't lie, I enjoyed it. But I enjoy these, like, lower tier movies for some reason, so, yeah. Minions, not mid, fun but not the best. Not as good as this, but better than, yeah, better than Bullet Train. So it's not the best, but it's still really good. I just don't think it deserves top 2, personally. Now, Top Gun Maverick, fun watch. It's not bad. It's really good, actually. It's not the best, because I didn't really give a shit about the plot scenes, because when you're going to watch Top Gun, at least me, I didn't watch the first one. I went to go watch, for the jet scenes. And the jet scenes did not disappoint. They were fucking badass. I loved it. So, definitely a fun watch. I'd say there's nothing wrong with it. I just didn't, it's just me who didn't care for the plot scenes probably, because, you know, I'm not really that big of a fan about fucking, about rookies arguing about who's the best and, like, watching the training scenes of them doing push-ups. I can't do fucking push-ups. I'm an American. The fuck? But yeah, anyways, Thor Love and Thunder, mid. I wouldn't say it's utter shit. I don't think any of these are utter shit. This is just here to be here. It's not bad. It's not bad, but it's just, it's too much of a comedy. If they took it more seriously with, like, with, fuck, I'm spacing out. If they took it more seriously like they did with, Ragnarok, it would be way better. Because, Taika Waititi kind of has too much power in this. It's just way too comedy-based. Like, 3 characters almost die, and it's just played off as a joke. Obviously, they don't die, so it's reasonably played off as a joke. But if they were, it's just kind of a joke, because, like, one of Thor's friends is almost dying. She's, like, talking about going to Valhalla, and Thor's like, oh, you're not going to go to Valhalla because you didn't die in battle. But your arm's probably in Valhalla. So, yeah. Not my thing. We'll do the movies first, and then we'll go to Moon Knight. So, Jurassic World. Fun, but not the best. It's a good movie. The dino fights are fun. The plot, I don't give a shit about. It's nice seeing Alan Grant. I fucking loved Alan Grant. I just wish we can see the Spinosaurus one more time. And you know what? Just because there's no goddamn Spinosaurus, it's going mid. There should have been a goddamn Spinosaurus. I love the Spino. And yeah, I believe it should have had a second chance. But nope, we got the Giganotosaurus, and that barely even played a part in the movie. It's like Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom again. They fucking had the Indoraptor in there for like 30 minutes, but I also had the Giganotosaurus for like 10 fucking minutes. It's even worse. So, yeah, it's below Thor. I would rather watch Thor than this. Seeing the old characters return, work with Owen Grady and shit, it's nice. But you can tell by the end of the movie, they're setting up the little girl to be the next Owen. So if they do reboot the series, they have a fucking scapegoat. They have a reason to start it. And so, okay. So Nope, S tier. Easily the most easy S tier. Ope. It's just as Ope. But it's a mindfuck. It's a mental game, that's for damn sure. And it's just a fun watch. Especially if you watch it in a theater, you can feel the eeriness of the UFO just hovering around. The music, the soundtrack, the score just matches perfectly with the vibe. Because like if the UFO comes near you, the music shuts off. It's almost like the UFO is real, and it's like turning off all the electricity in the area and shit. It's like getting near. I think it's great. I personally think this is my favorite movie of the year so far, other than Shows, because Shows, in my opinion, top this by a mile. Obviously, if I had to... Jordan Peele's just a good fucking actor. I'm not even going to compare it to Unbearable Weight. Unbearable Weight was good, but not comparing to Nope. It's just not fair. Batman, high... fuck. Yeah, high fun watch. Very good movie. My favorite DC movie, actually. I'm really excited for Black Adam, so obviously when that happens, I'll compare it to that. But I do gotta say, it was a really good film. It was 3 hours, and I'm a fan of bigger movies. I think 3 hours was fine for it. It fit it really well, and what they did with the movie and how Batman was a detective and how Riddler was actually a bad guy and did really good damage instead of just saying, Batman, I stole Rachel. Oh, I mean, Bane kind of blew up the fucking stadium and was gonna blow up the whole city or whatever the fuck. I didn't watch that movie, so I can't really say. But I like the Riddler. The actor did a really good job. I'm not even gonna try his name because I don't even know it. But I keep saying but a lot. I'm gonna have to cut a lot of shit out. I think Batman's a good watch. High fun watch, purely because I don't think it beats what's gonna go S tier. I personally think everything that's gonna go S tier will beat out Batman. Especially Nope. I'd rather watch Nope again than Batman. And it's not because of the length, it's just because I purely enjoy the concept of Nope more than I do Batman. I'm not a big DC fan to begin with, because it's just I didn't grow up on the shit, I grew up on Marvel, but they have potential, and I'm excited to see what they have in the future, that's for damn sure. So Batman, fun watch, high fun watch. I might change it to S later, I don't know, it depends on how this fucking thing goes. Moon Knight. Moon Knight's a little thing, because it was fun to watch. Like, the Moon Knight scenes were, like, really enjoyable. But there was also scenes that just... The mindfuck scenes when Mark... What's his name? Fuck, dude, I think it's Mark and Jake? Yeah, Wait, no, it's Mark Spector and... Steven! Fucking Christ! Yeah, Jake's the third one, but he wasn't revealed until the end. I think that scene was fucking amazing. I think that's what carries it to fun watch. I don't think it beats out any of these movies. A show of Marvel cannot beat out a movie. And I'm pretty sure they're made like that, so you can watch these, you can understand the lower quality, but you're not gonna prefer them over the actual movies. In this case, I prefer Moon Knight miles over both of these, but for their own separate reasons. The theater experience you cannot beat. So I think Moon Knight and Loki, if Loki was on here, I'd put it is right alongside it. Moon Knight and Loki are like the only fews I'd prefer over the actual movies. So, anyways, on to our next thing. But yeah, fun watch. I'd say check it out if you haven't watched it yet, because it's just it's a fun watch. It's almost like the category says, huh? Insane, right? And oh boy, I think everyone saw this one coming. Better Call Saul is easily S tier. I'd say it's better than The Boys by not much, but I'd say if we're comparing season 6 of Better Call Saul and season 3 of The Boys alone, I'd say Better Call Saul beats it by a good amount. I mean, to be fair, we've been waiting fucking how long for this end? And this is the end of the whole Breaking Bad universe, so you kind of have to wrap up a shit ton of stuff. And the way they're going with the Gene timeline, it's not over yet, but it will be over by next week, actually, which is depressing, because, yeah, I enjoy waiting for shows week to week, so this is going to be depressing when it ends. But the lead up to this, the payoff, the scenes with Lalo, Gus, Nacho, Mike, seeing all these returning characters that I loved in Breaking Bad return in Better Call Saul is super amazing to me, because I love Mike and Gus. I can't lie, I have a soft spot for both of them, and seeing them have so much screen time in Better Call Saul overall, I know it's just about season 6, but overall, you can't top that, and I'm going to bring that over to season 6. So season 6, it plays out perfectly. I love it. And another non-surpriser, I'd say... Yeah, this is right. Boys Season 3. I didn't like it as much as Season 1 and 2. I will say that. I like the aspect of humans fighting superheroes, just straight up normal humans trying to outsmart heroes like they did with Translucent and, did they even kill off another soup? I don't think so. Other than in Season 3 where they killed off Gunpowder and the rest, or a few purely because they have the temp V. With the temp V, it is a great idea. I love the idea of Billy having powers, but I feel like anyone else shouldn't. Billy just seems like the one who would stoop down to low ass level and take temp V just to take on Homelander. And those fight scenes, the fight scenes with all the cast and like especially the 3-on-1 against Homelander, the Billy, Huey, and Soldier Boy against Homelander, that shit was so good. Herogasm alone, I'd say, is my #1 episode. That, and then I would say the final episode's good, but at the same time, it had its moments. I can't lie, it was good, but it had its moments. And some of those moments were very depressing because, spoiler, but Black Noir dies, and I kind of died inside when that happened. I can't lie, that shit hurt. So yeah, this is my tier list. Honestly, I'd say it's pretty reasonable. Maybe except this one. This one's a little bit biased, but we'll talk about that when we come to it next year. Thor, I think's justified. It's just, it took itself way too lightheartedly, and it should have been more serious. Jurassic World, it was hyped. I was hyped. I thought it would be more so like Jurassic World 2016, but it wasn't. The main villain Dino wasn't really a fucking villain. It just, oh, it's in the way of our protagonist where they're going to this helicopter. Oh, a T-Rex in a fucking thing with a long-ass fucking spikes for nails. Pops in, boom, they're fighting, cool, woo, finale, woo! But yeah, that's that's the whole fucking finale, basically. They fly off into the sunset, no one dies. I was expecting one of the OG cast to die. Purely, okay, I should have said this in my actual video, but whatever. Bullet Train, fun watch, doesn't beat Minions. Minions is also a very fun watch, and I might be a little bit biased. I went to go see that shit in a suit. Because, you know, I'm funny like that. So, yeah, I think everything here is justifiable, in my opinion. Up here is where we get a little bit iffy, because I think Top Gun and Batman could easily be S tier, but they're not beating these three. None of these are beating these three. Just The Boys, Better Call Saul, and Nope are completely different, and with how shitty movies have been, like, recently, at least the high standard ones like Marvel, these fucking beat it by miles. But yeah, I kind of went on rambles for this video, but I think I'll do more tier lists. It's just kind of fun. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like this type of content, please consider commenting and saying if you want more tier lists. And if you enjoy this video, please consider liking. If you enjoy the rest of my content, please consider subscribing and turning on post notifications, just so when I post, you know. So anyways, that's the end of the video. Peace.